Acting is a talent that sometimes comes from the most unlikely of places. These male actors prove that they aren't just pretty faces but also possess acting talent. Welcome to Celebrity News Today, and today we will talk about 10 most hottest male models who turned into actors in Hollywood. James Marsden. Before he was shooting lasers out of his eyes in X-Men, James Marsden was a Versace model. Cyclops in X-Men has been the role that's made him a star. Not only an actor, he's got a lovely singing voice too, appearing on the Hairspray and Enchanted soundtrack. Definitely the wholesome sort you could happily take home to meet your mother. Tyrese Gibson. His discovery as a model happened as a youngster on a bus in 1994. He sang in a Coca-Cola advert. He came to acting by the way of his award-winning R&B career. An early career highlight must have been appearing in Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Franchises Transformers and Fast and the Furious have been putting bread on the Gibson table lately. He hasn't really stretched himself as an actor, bouncing back and forth between giant robots and souped-up cars. Robert Pattinson. It's hard to imagine Robert Pattinson as anything other than a Twilight hottie, but this English actor didn't always look so masculine. At the age of 12, he had what he described as an androgynous look, a look that made him popular in the modeling world. His big claim to fame at that time was modeling underwear for a small Chinese magazine. But thankfully his looks grew up and his career became incredibly successful. So he decided to switch over to acting. The world rejoiced, modeling was not Robert's forte. Channing Tatum. Before the modeling career began, Tatum had worked as a stripper and appeared in the Ricky Martin music video She Bangs. As a model, he worked for Armani and Pepsi among others. Surprisingly, 2006's She's the Man was not an instant springboard to fame. G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra went a lot further to making Channing Tatum a household name. He hasn't strayed far from the safe ground of action and comedy so far. However, his performance in Magic Mike was well received and it was loosely based on his experience as a stripper. Josh Holloway. Before Swear on Lost, he spent a lot of time traveling around North America and Europe as a model for Dolce & Gabbana. Minor TV and film roles were all he could get until Lost came along in 2004. Before long, he was OK Magazine's 17th Sexiest Man in the World in 2006. He hasn't let being the 70th Sexiest Man in the World in 2006 go to his head, but he's been part of movies like Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol and Paranoia with Gary Oldman and Harrison Ford. Ashton Kutcher. Kutcher was best known as Calvin Klein model. In 1998, he came second in an international modeling and talent association competition to Josh Duhamel. That 70s show gave him a chance to work his goofy charm, and Dude, Where's My Car paired him up with Sean William Scott. He's been more busy behind the camera than in front of it in recent years, as writer and producer for prank TV show Punk'd. A return to TV stardom beckoned by replacing Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men, and he's kept a movie career bubbling away with subpar rom-coms like Killers, New Year's Eve, and No Strings Attached. Ian Somerhalder. Before his role on hit television show Vampire Diaries, Somerhalder was a highly sought-after model for Guess, Nautica and Versace. He moved on from modeling by the time he was 13. The Rules of Attraction was his first big film role, and he was Boone in the first series of Lost, meaning he was in the series that everyone watched. Josh Duhamel. Josh Duhamel won a Male Model of the Year competition in 1997. The runner-up was Ashton Kutcher. Just like Ashton Kutcher, Josh was a good old Midwestern boy who dreamed of making it big. He moved to California after college, working odd jobs and dabbling in modeling. It took a few years of working modeling gigs here and there before his career took off. In 1999, he finally landed the job that would open the door to Hollywood, a leading role in All of My Children. He got married to singer Fergie and starred in the hit movie franchise Transformers. Jamie Dornan. Jamie Dornan was a Calvin Klein underwear model before he began his acting career opposite Kirsten Dunst in Marie Antoinette. The star appeared in fashion ads for Dior and Armani before transitioning into acting. He replaced Charlie Hunnam as S&M enthusiast Christian Grey in the film adaptation 50 Shades of Grey. Dornan's acting credits also include Once Upon a Time and The Fall. Mark Wahlberg. Back when he was better known as rapper Marky Mark, the actor Mark Wahlberg appeared in Calvin Klein ads alongside Kate Moss. To become a serious actor, he dropped the name Marky Mark and went back to plain old Mark Wahlberg. The Basketball Diaries in 1995 with Leonardo DiCaprio and Boogie Nights in 1997 suggested he would not be needing to continue his career as a model and rapper. Twice Oscar nominated in supporting actor category for The Departed and The Fighter, he has proved that he has the acting chops to continue as an actor. Do you agree with our list? Which one out of our list is your favorite model turned actor? For more lists like this and other celebrity news, subscribe to Celebrity News Today.